Felix here. I'm going to tell you in just a couple of minutes really why SOFI is up. Earnings, of course, but most earnings reactions in the last week or so have been exacerbated, exaggerated, and pure madness based on it wasn't as terrible as we thought we'd be. SOFI, different story. This was flawless. This was near perfect. This was really an exceptional set of numbers and earnings and guidance and earnings call. So let me sum it up very briefly for you. The following isn't financial advice. No, we've got great disclaimers on this channel. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I'm borrowing a little bit here from, crikey, what's happened to our screen? Why does it do that every day? Here we go. I've got lots of notes, obviously, from the call yesterday. Stock market nerd. If you haven't subscribed to his emails yet, please do. He sent me a couple of these, so I'm going to make use of them to kind of give you the data really, really briefly and quickly. Net revenue, 356 million. That was a really big beat. The same quarter last year was 237, 50% year-on-year growth. Galileo Technisys revenue, 83 million. A year ago, that was 45. That's 84% up. 117 million Galileo accounts, 48% growth over the year. Whopping growth in members, 68%, and products sales 79% up. So staggering stuff, really. Profit, 2 years in a row now of positive EBITDA. The 20 million that they brought in for the quarter is double what we were expecting. Really, really quite impressive. The EPS, though, I agree here with our stock market nerd friend. I think that was a miss by 2 cents, but the market doesn't care. The market looks at the strong revenue, looks at the strong guidance, and is just happy. Deposits money keeps pouring in at a rate over 100 million a week, and they're saying that the high APR that they're offering is really, really working for them. And let's run through a couple of the key things here from the notes from the call yesterday. So headline numbers, 450,000 new members, 700,000 new products. That's 135% growth on deposits as well. EBITDA, as I just said, 138% up. Lending delivers, and basically they're able to offset the very fact that there used to be a student loan business, and student loan business is down in the dumps. It's really a miserable business to be in, thanks to the government, the federal government, and it isn't having any impact. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, really, you think about people who kick this can stuff down the road. I mean, PayPal has been whinging for 18 months. I think that's what PayPal. She delivered reasonable numbers, but they're whinging about eBay for 18 months. SOFI just goes, yeah, we've diversified. We got a better business. We're growing on all cylinders. And I think this is actually what's created the resilience with SOFI. They got scared and they managed to really turn that around and channel that fear into something positive, which is generally speaking how most people become really successful. You need a bit of a kick up the backside occasionally as well. Options are confirmed by year end. On that note, make sure you learn how to trade options. As a link down below to a free options program. Seriously, free. It's 10 or 12 lectures, which really gets you set up. I also guide you through the brokerages and everything. So go to felixfriends.org/free options. Take advantage of that. That was also part of our call yesterday. Diversification, B2B, 30% of clients are now B2B deals. That was 10% last year. The TAM, the total addressable market for this B2B business is 29 trillion, according to Anthony Noto. Truly impressive. Technisys has got a Mexico deal, a new Brazil banking client. I mean, they really are just making that incredible part of the business. Durability is a word Anthony used a few times, and I think that's really what this business is all about. And there are a lot of businesses in the startups sort of growth space who've got one thing going for them, and if that fails, it's all over. SOFI is just this kraken, this octopus with its fingers in every financial pie, and just doing exceptionally. Mitsuo here, all the analysts started with congratulations. We had loads of those congratulations. fixed costs of the whole financial services businesses will also be covered basically through profits by the end of 2023, the marketing spend by the end of this year. So the whole financial service growth is basically paying for itself, which is truly, truly impressive. And Noto also saying what we love about the deposit clients, so people who actually open a bank account with SOFI, is we know everything they're doing. We know how much they're paying for credit cards. We know how much their home loans are. We know how much they're spending on groceries. We know what their salaries are, right? It's this incredible trove of data. So then when they come to you for lending, you can, of course, give them much, much better pricing because you know exactly what they're doing. And again, they're encouraging that by basically saying to people, look, if you want to take a loan out with us, but you're also depositing your money and your salary with us, we'll give you a better rate. And they can do that again because of the bank license. So really, really very incredible stuff. I think I've rarely seen a more flawless delivery here from a company. And in this quarter, everybody had lots of flaws that were painted over with lots of exuberance because everybody thought it'd be even worse. But that isn't really the way the market works. I think a lot of these earnings reactions we're getting from other companies, it's sort of hope, but hope tends not to stick around very much. Whereas when you are adding 450,000 new customers, or your loan borrowers have a 750 FICO score, your student loan borrowers have an even higher FICO score, 770 or 775 or something like that. You just have quality growth, quality people you're dealing with, and you also know the cross-selling is just going to do really well because these are people with money, right? They're going to have more money as they grow up, and they're going to buy homes, they're going to buy cars, they're going to keep being part of the financial world, right? And they're going to keep investing, and they're going to have buy ETFs and their stock portfolio and then their options trading. The only thing I'd say with the options trading, make sure you're doing it the right way. If you're out there buying call options, if you're buying put options, if you're buying leaps, I'm sorry to say, but you're doing it the wrong way. You're doing it the retail way. There isn't a single Wall Street options trader out there who's doing it the way you're doing it because it works against you. It doesn't work in your favor. And yeah, you'll occasionally make money, but on average, you are basically handicapping yourself. So come and learn the way Wall Street and the way real options traders do it at felixfranz.org/options. That's completely risk-free, to be honest with you. 100% risk-free. You sign up for the program, you enjoy it for 90 days, full access. You get to see me trade live every week, and you get access to all of my trades and everything as well. Just use that coupon code FREEDOM here and see if this is for you, because you can generate incredible income with it. I've generated something like 120% or something so far this year. And you can do it. It isn't particularly difficult, to be honest with you. There's just a little bit of technicality that you need to learn, but it isn't the theory or the technical that matters. It's the strategy. Without the strategy, you can go and Google how to set up straddle or strangle or something, but it isn't really going to help you because you still won't know when to use it and how to set it up and how to balance and how to risk manage and how to hedge and how to diversify and all these things that are really crucial to being successful. So check it out, felixfranz.org/options. I appreciate everybody in the SOFI community. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks very much for being on the earnings call as well if you were, and see you on the next one.